Hello and welcome back to Kyusha Style Tuning. In today's episode we're going to be looking at the Carina E, which is pretty much a barn find, or garage find. It's a 1992 Carina E 2 litre automatic. It's in a pretty sorry state at the moment. The paintwork is pretty much solid, I think. There's no actual apparent signs of rust on the sills. Tyres are flat, of course. I think last time it was moved was about 10 years ago. Yeah, these are plastic trims. So it all should clean up pretty well. It's only got 90,000 on the clock. And the interior is really clean. A few little bit of mould spores here and there. All in, the interior is pretty good. Yeah, 90,321 miles from new. Original stereo. Looks pretty good. Again, interior, just the driver's seat's gone a little bit mouldy. Some on the actual door cards, a little bit of mould here and there. As you can see, the door cards have a little bit of surface mould here and there. A little bit on the dashboard. But this is just mildew, it's just nothing. A little bit of dirt on the gear knob or shifter. It's just general cleaning. But all in the interior is in really good condition. It needs a bit of a clean here and there. So I think the biggest issue really is going to be actually cleaning up the paint. But if you look, it's actually not in bad condition at all. So I think a really good wash, a really good clean, maybe redo all the rubbers, treat them all. Looks like it's had a mouse in here as well at some point, so hopefully that's not got into the electrics, so that could be a problem if it has. But the paint in general is in really good condition. It's a nice light blue metallic, so I think this will buff up really nice. It's just covered in years and years worth of dirt. It had a cover on it at one point, but I think the cover got taken off and it's just covered in dirt as well. So let's just have a quick look under the bonnet. Electric windows and mirrors all the way around as well, so it's a high trim level. I say it's the 2 litre. Oh, a lot of rust along the front here. Front bonnet has got a lot of rust. That's obviously the damp's been dripping on this over the time. It's actually micro blistering the bonnet, so that might be something that I need attention, or we'll just polish it up and leave it the patina as original. But as you can see, the engine is filthy, so that is going to be the biggest cleaning job, I think. Alternator looks pretty much solid as well, so that might need replacing. Looks like when they've been doing the oil filter, they've not actually cleaned the oil off as it dripped out of the actual oil filter, so that's all over the engine as well, so that's going to need power washing off. But generally it's not too bad. A lot of it is just dirt, so a good power wash on this, I think it would bring it up. Lots of back to black on the rubbers. Things like the bolts and things would probably have to satin black, and the brackets and things like that, but in general it's alright. I'd probably keep the rust, just treat it so it doesn't actually spread anymore, and keep that aged look. But yeah, it's pretty filthy. Yeah, 2 litre 16 valve. It's probably going to need new HT leads because they look pretty old, so they're probably all worn and crispy. Oil looks really clean, really golden and clean, so that's a good sign. It was serviced regularly. There's no traces of oil in the water, so that's good as well. But what we will do as well, we'll do a full service on this before we even think about starting it. I'll do oil, filter, plugs, HT leads, turn the engine over by hand as well, just to make sure everything's running freely. Air filter, of course, but definitely needs a new battery because he hasn't got one. So I have to get a new battery for that. But first things first, I think, is going to be pumping up the tyres. Get some air inside, see if it'll roll forwards and backwards, make sure the brakes are all free, because the brakes are probably going to want a service as well. So I'll have to do all that. And then get it outside and get it cleaned up. Yeah, I think that's the only bit of rust is along the front of this bonnet edge here, which is micro blistered along here. So I could actually even blow that in and clear it all, but I'll probably leave it, I think. It is a 30-year-old car, so I think it's going to have a few little marks and wear and tear on it. But usually go around the sills and around the arches and they're really, really good condition. There's a little bit of wear here by the look of it. I feel I get a little bit of rust coming through on just on the wing here, which is nothing major that can be treated. All down the bottom of the sills, they're all bang on. Bottom of the doors are all good. Yeah, really good. Tyres are all flat, of course. They're all pretty good tread, it depends on the sidewalls, but we'll pump them up and see if they hold air and see how we go on that, whether we have to get new tyres or not. But they're a good make as well, so I think we might be alright. With the factory sunroof as well, we'll have to check for leaks on that, but the interior is pretty dry, so I think that should be fine. We'll have to check all the electrics over anyway. Make sure everything's all running correctly. We'll probably need new wiper blades as well. They look a bit perished. Yeah. So a quick look in the boot. Shocks still work. Really nice, nice and clean. A little bit of oh, nice big spine. Look at that. There you go. Can be full of these, I think. A few little bit of rust spots on here, but this is typical of Toyota. They don't actually put a lot of paint on the actual shuts, so they all seem to go around here, but this is nothing. It's all going to clean up lovely. Yeah, a little bit of rust there, a little bit of good clean up, a little bit of grease and some touch up. It'll work perfect. Yeah, very clean. Look under the carpet if we can. Look at the boot floor. Oh yeah, really nice. There's a battery clamp to read that. Yep, really clean. No rust at all, which is good. It's good news. I think this was actually a Japanese build car, because before they started being built in England, the first 9 months of them being built were built in Japan. So I think because this was registered in June 92 and Toyota UK didn't start building them until December 92, this is definitely going to be a Japanese car, but we'll check on the chassis number and things like that for things to confirm all that sort of thing. Nice. Yeah, 2 litre GLI, very nice. Again, the exhaust doesn't have to be checked. See how good that is, how bad it is, rust, etc. Have a look underneath the torch. Yeah, a lot of it looks like surface rust, so I think most of it clean off. It had new shocks on its last MOT, but it has been stood for 10 years, so the bushes may want some attention, some bit of cleaning up, maybe a bit of lubrication. Oh, and it's not too bad at all. A little bit of rust on the back of the boot here. That's nothing. Yeah, nice little project, I think. Lots of soapy water and some elbow grease. be alright. So in the next episode, we're going to put some air in the tyres, roll the car backwards and forwards, make sure the brakes release, and then get it outside. Then we're going to look around it again and start washing it and valeting it and cleaning it. And then after we've done all that, we're going to do a full service on the engine, make sure it all turns over by hand first, make sure everything's fine, and then we're going to try and start it. I'm probably going to have to drain the fuel as well and replace all the fuel because that's been stood for 10 years. So we're going to get some new fuel in it, new plugs, new air filter, new oil, and hopefully she'll start. So I hope you'll join me for the next episode. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. See you for now.